guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a while, but now I'm coming back. I'm going to be uploading way more frequently. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys exercises that you can put together in a workout. These are going to be glute exercises using dumbbells. So you can do this workout at home, at the gym, wherever. You need one set of dumbbells. It's even better if you have two. If you have a kettlebell, you can use that for this workout as well. All right, so let's get into it. Here's a screenshot of all the exercises in today's workout. You guys can just take a screenshot so you can do this anywhere. It's important to start out with a warm-up every time you exercise because you want your muscles to be activated and your blood pumping. I'm starting with some high knees for about 1 minute, followed by some air squats for another minute. So this is going to get my blood flowing, get those muscles used to squatting before we go into our first exercise. So we're going to start out with a goblet squat. For this exercise, you will need a dumbbell. You're going to hoist that dumbbell up until it's right underneath your neck, even with your collarbone. Bring your feet out until they're a little bit wider than your shoulder width and begin to squat. Legs should be parallel to the floor. So we're not doing half squats. We want to go into a full squat position, making sure you're leaning back so that the tension is not in your knees. You want to feel it in your quadriceps and in your glutes. For our next exercise, we'll be using a kettlebell. If you don't have a kettlebell, just continue to use a dumbbell. You might want to go a little bit heavier with this one. For the sumo squat, you want to take a much wider stance. The feet are slightly turned out. Once again, aiming to go parallel with the legs. It's kind of hard for me because I have longer legs. If you guys want to get even deeper into this, you can take a dumbbell, and this way you can go all the way down a little bit lower than parallel, so you really get that glute activity. Notice how I'm keeping my spine neutral. There is a tiny bit of an arch as I come down because I'm getting nice and low, but what we do not want to do is round our backs. That is also crucial for this next exercise, which is going to be a dumbbell deadlift. So it's essential that you are keeping a flat spine and not rounding. Knees are slightly bent as you hinge forward from the hips. You want to feel the stretch in the backs of your legs and those glutes. Make sure you squeeze your butt as you come up. This may be challenging for those of you with really tight hamstrings, so just hinge forward as far as you can go comfortably. All right, moving on, we are going to do staggered leg deadlifts. So I'm using slightly lighter weights for this. We're going to hinge forward, keeping a slight bend in the front knee. The back leg is straight. Back heel is slightly elevated, and you're going to make sure you keep that balance as you hinge forward. Keep those shoulder blades pulled back. You want a flat spine here. Once you're done with your 12 to 15 reps, we are going to switch sides. Of course, the same rules apply on this side. As you can see, on my back leg, my heel is elevated, toes are pressed down, but the weight is in that front leg, which is why we're going a little bit lighter with these staggered deadlifts than we did with the traditional dumbbell deadlifts. Okay, this next move is going to require a lot of balance and stability in that standing leg. So for this move, it is a single leg deadlift. We are hinging forward from the hips once again, dumbbells on either side of the leg, bringing the dumbbells down towards the floor, but not letting that bottom leg touch the ground. So we want to bring that leg up slightly bent. As you can see, I'm not letting my toes hit the floor. This is all about balance and all about working the glute on the standing leg. All hamstrings and glutes here and balance. You're also engaging those tiny muscles around the knee. This is great for people who have had knee surgeries like myself in the past, to work those muscles that we often neglect. All right, next move is a kettlebell swing. You can also use a dumbbell this if you don't have a kettlebell, but I often see people do this the wrong way. They go into a squat instead of hinging forward. So we're not squatting. We're hinging forward, drawing that weight back between the legs and thrusting. So all of the weight is being powered by those glutes and those hamstrings. It is a strong hip thrust, which is why this is an excellent exercise for building those booties, as well as getting in those cardio gains. This is awesome because it helps you burn fat and build muscle at the same time. Moving on to a single leg calf raise. So you're gonna pick up that dumbbell, hold it by the leg that is working, elevate the heel. I'm using the wall for balance. The other leg is raised the whole time since this is a single leg movement. Make sure you guys do this on both sides. This is also a great way to strengthen the ankles. We don't want weak ankles, guys. All right, next we are going to be using either a bench, a couch, a chair, whatever you guys have, to do single leg squats. So this is another stability exercise, which is also going to be great for hitting those quads and those glutes. But this is very quad focused. So that muscle right in the front of the thigh. We want to take this nice and slow and controlled. Remember, time under tension. That's where the gains are made. That's where the growth and the strength occur. Next, we're turning around onto our bellies. We want to bring our knees and our hips off of the bench or chair, whatever you're using. Bring our feet together right at our ankles, and then squeeze our butts. This is so amazing for the glutes. It's even better if you want to pick up a weight and put it in between your feet. My feet were very sweaty at this point, so I couldn't show you guys for the video. So next we are moving on to, moving on to hip thrusts. I tried to use it with the weights, but the bench was just moving too much. All right, so for this, you guys are going to make sure that the tops of your shoulder blades are the only part of your body that's touching the bench. You're going to tuck your chin, make sure you're keeping a flat back. As you bring those hips up and thrust, squeeze your glutes at the top. This also works well if you want to use a resistance band or a dumbbell. Speaking of dumbbells, this is our very last exercise, which is a lot easier to do on the floor. So this move is a basic glute bridge. We're just bringing up our hips, squeezing, holding for a couple seconds at the top before making our way down. So after you get these reps in, your booty and your legs should be feeling nice and warm. Make sure if you guys aren't feeling that enough, go back and do these exercises again. I hope you enjoyed this workout video, and make sure to tune in for all my new videos coming at you very soon. All right, guys, bye.